The odds are that you know someone affected by cancer. That is me, my mother, my father. That person may even be you. We are so glad to be talking about this today, as we have an option that can help you get the items and the resources you may need to help yourself or a loved one on their cancer journey. I'm gonna cry this whole time. Please help me welcome the wonderful Alyssa Calver, founder and CEO of WeGotThis.org. Everybody give a clap.
Thank you so much.
All right, so tell me, the story behind We Got This is really inspiring, and your slogan is, cancer sucks, which is true, but together we got this. So please share more about what motivated you to start this nonprofit.
Well, thank you, and it's, when I was diagnosed with metastatic breast cancer, so I was diagnosed stage 4 right off the bat,
Wow.
a few days before my daughter's first birthday. And I was 34 at the time, I'm 38 now, and everyone asked how they could help, which is so amazing, right? And I'm sure you can relate to like this influx of people just wanting to do whatever they can, not only to support you, but because most people unfortunately can relate to
Yes.
someone that they love going through this. And I felt like I didn't want to ask for help. I didn't know yet what I needed. And it seemed like such a shame that we make this so easy when we're having babies and getting married.
Totally.
Why don't we make it easier in the hard times like cancer treatment? And so I sat on that idea for a few rounds of chemo, and I just couldn't sit still anymore. And so in my 5th round of chemo, I started a GoFundMe for the idea of WeGotThis.org. And that's when I realized that I wasn't alone. Many other people agreed, and I'm so proud of what we've created.
During chemo, you thought of this. Oh my goodness.
Well, a lot of people don't realize, because I do have my hair grown out now, I've lost it a couple times, so I live with stage 4 breast cancer.
Wow.
So there's no cure currently or remission. I have chemo tomorrow.
Wow.
I get infusions every 3 weeks.
Girl.
And I've been in chemo for the past 4 years.
Wow.
But it's amazing how we've progressed and what we can do, and I can live and thrive. And that's why I hope, unless it's tears of happiness, you know, a lot of what we try to do is really project that joy and the fact that we still have a right to live and thrive.
Amen.
We're not just surviving and staying alive.
Amen. All right, so what is your main goal? Because I know my mom had Gaucher's disease, then leukemia, and it was a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Stuff we had to get, and our minds were too blown. Tell us, what is your main goal?
My main goal is that people feel like they have a place to register for whatever it is that they need. And I compare it to, like, because most recently with having my daughter, who's now just turned 5.
Mazel, by the way.
Thank you, thank you. She's amazing. You know, no one's guessing what baby bottles you want or like which diapers you're going to use. And there's some things that are necessities, you know, like what I just mentioned. But then there's some things that just make our lives easier. And we prioritize that when we're getting married or having babies. And I really want people to feel comfortable prioritizing that when they're diagnosed with cancer.
Unbelievable. So when you log on to WeGotThis.org, how does it work? Talk to me through it.
When you go to WeGotThis.org, there's a couple calls to action depending on how you're using it. So if you are a patient, survivor, thriver yourself, you can start a free registry. It's very intuitive, there's videos, and if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us to walk you through it. But the idea is that you can register for anything you need from any website. We have just launched our own recommendation shop, since that was the questions we were getting most, was like, what do I get people? What do I register for? And we partner with some really great brands like Hydration, Ultima, different skincare things, and continually adding to that list. But if you're also visiting our site because you have someone you love with cancer, someone you're trying to get something for, maybe they don't have a registry or you're not sure what they might need, that's where you can look through the recommendations, see why we recommend it. We have thriver lists, so people like myself giving their top 5 recommendations, lots of resources and guides. And then we also have a new resource directory where we highlight a lot of other nonprofits that we partner with.
Unbelievable. I just want to cry. Just have a registry to go to feel a little bit more organized is so helpful. Tell me about the event that's going on.
Yeah, so we're big on events.
I am too.
You know, a part of the living and joy and all these things, I think, is the community. And I think that happens in so many layers and ways. So some of that is through this community online where you can find what you need and how to get it, but also in person. So we try to do as many, in-person fun events as we can. We've done things, from 90s parties to music festivals, to your standard golf tournament in my hometown of Andover, Mass.
Right on.
And we really make sure that we're bringing the community together in different ways. So while a lot of it, and we do need fundraisers and to raise funds, we try to really work in things that are simply for the cancer community enjoy. One example is we partnered with Lego recently, and so we've been delivering, we've delivered nearly 1,000 Lego flowers to patients, to other organizations that they can distribute, and really working together is my favorite thing. I love being able to, we do what we do and no other nonprofit does it.
Unbelievable.
So we work with our friends back in Boston, like Alex's team, and we're here in Denver today seeing Dear Jack Foundation with Andrew McMahon tonight at Red Rocks.
Nice.
And Andrew has become a great friend, 20 years out from leukemia, started Dear Jack, and wrote the foreword for my book, which is just so meaningful to me.
Unbelievable. Everybody look at this book. I just want to hold your hand for a second.
Oh,
I just
thank
want to
you.
say thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you
and you
so
did it
much.
during chemo and you're helping others. Thank you so much. It's going to make a lot of you out there cry and also give you some resources. So make wegotthis.org. It is the place you go to support friends, family, even yourself in cancer treatment. The new recommendation shop, which I love, helps you just get them what they need for patients in treatment. You can start a free gift registry and add it the products that you would help the most for you. So learn more and lend your support. wegotthis.org.